mother black bear caught charging a group of tourists to protect her cubs. There's a bear on my car! Oh my gosh!
Don't feed the animals.
Second time in less than a week, another person attacked by an elk in Yellowstone National Park.
Now, wildlife encounters are nothing new in Yellowstone, but this year, the normally...
Don't feed the animals.
Tonight, the terrifying moment, a bison charges a group of tourists. A man grabbing a child and shoving him out of the way as the animal attacks and gores him.
Don't feed the animals.
Happened Monday in Yellowstone National Park. A bystander shooting video of the family standing on a boardwalk when the 1,800-pound animal charges.
Do not feed the animals. Hello YouTube, my name is Jeff and welcome to the Road March Project. Here on this channel we discuss the benefits of visiting national parks, the beauty of nature and the outdoors, and all other fun recreational activities during your road trip. If you're new to this channel, I invite you to like this video as well as subscribing to the channel to get the latest videos. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, I'm doing another special, yep, you guessed it, don't feed the animals. That's one of my favorite sayings. And there were more animal attacks, and the year's about to close out, so I want to do another installment of Don't Feed the Animals. Okay? Now, I have some statistics I like to share with you guys. Okay, now this is from the National Park website, and this this statistic here is straight from Yellowstone National Park. That's the flagship, in my opinion, the flagship park. Okay, it's the first park. It's one of the most widely known parks, even though my favorite is Yosemite. But we're gonna talk about Yellowstone. Now, I visited Yellowstone back in June of 2015, right? Had a great time out there. I spent like 3 days out there. I think that's the only park where I spent 3 or 4 days out there, if I remember correctly. 4 days. And I've seen a lot of animals out there. I've seen a lot of bison. I've seen some bears. I didn't get a chance to see a wolf. I wish I could have. From a distance, of course. And I've always kept a safe distance. Oh, I've seen some elk too, by the Mammoth Hot Springs. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But I've seen some elk roaming around out there, and I've always kept a safe distance. Every time I encountered wildlife, I've always kept a safe distance. Okay? I never underestimate them because they're wild animals. They can turn on you. Anyway, right here they're talking about on this one here is bear inflicted human injuries and fatalities at Yellowstone. Okay, and since 1979, Yellowstone has hosted over 118 million visitors. During that time, 44 people were injured by grizzly bears in the park. Okay, so 44 over 44 years. So that's basically one person a year, average. For all the visitors combined, the chances of being injured by a grizzly bear are approximately 1.27 million visits. The risk is significantly lower for people who don't leave the developed areas or roadsides, and higher for anyone hiking in the backcountry. See that? If you're in the areas that are developed, like along the boardwalk and everything, close to the attractions, you shouldn't have any problems. But if you're doing like one of these long hikes out there, you might have to be strapped with some bear spray and have the little the bells that I've always heard, the little bells that ring that you walk with. I'm not not too familiar with it, but I've heard about them. Anyway, the type of recreational activity, risks of grizzly bear attacks. Remain in developed areas, roadsides, and boardwalks. 1 in 59.5 million visits. Camping roadside campgrounds. 1 in 26.6 million overnight stays. Camp in the backcountry. 1 in 1.7 million overnight stays. Hiking in the backcountry. 1 in 232,613 person travel days. So you see how the ratio done got lower on that one right there, because you're hiking in the backcountry. And all park activities combined, 1 in 2.7 million visits. Okay, I don't know if I said that right. 1 in 2.7 million visits. Okay, so right there they talk about the difference between being in the backcountry, you know, in the wild, compared to the developed areas. Okay. Injuries develop approximately 1 per a year. Okay. During the 30s and the 60s, 4 per year during the 60s. Oh, okay. So it decreased over the years. So in the 30s, it used to. Okay, so it was 1 per year during the 30s through the 50s, and 4 per year during the 60s. So how that happened? Okay, grizzly bear cause human injuries in developed areas, then decrease to 1 injury in every 2 years, 0.5 a year during the 70s. Okay, well, we had a decrease. I wonder why. That's something I would have to, research deep into. Okay. Anyway, and then the unfortunate thing, the fatalities. Okay. Like one right here. They say August of 2015. Oh wow, that's 2 months after I visited Yellowstone. A hiker hiking by himself was killed by an adult female grizzly bear with 2 cubs near the Elephant Back Loop in the Lake Village. So it's very unfortunate. But also, I've seen some videos where people were attacked by bison, even though I was concentrating on grizzly bears in this one. They were attacked by bisons, and there was even some wolf attacks. And it looked like the rangers kind of prevent that. I don't know how you would get attacked by a wolf unless you're way out in the back country, because it seems like the wolves are kind of monitored. So, because a wolf get a hold of you. Ugh. Anyway, like right here, they talk about camping in bear country, tips to keep bears safe people. So I would advise you to go to the website, the National Park Service's website, and they talk about animal attacks and hiking in bear country, bear spray, which is very effective. Bear spray is very effective. And tips to keep bears and people safe. Okay. And so I just wanted to do another one to close out this year, 2023, of another Don't Feed the Animals. And remember, don't let the next video be about you. All right. Y'all take care. Happy holidays to you. Peace.